The latest on President-elect Trump announcing some key nominations for his cabinet, including Florida Senator Marco Rubio. Rachel Scott is tracking it all in West Palm Beach for us this morning. Good morning, Rachel.
Hey, Michael, good morning. Yes, we are starting to get a clearer picture about who will be responsible with carrying out Donald Trump's campaign promises. The president-elect moving quickly to fill out his cabinet and his administration, and we are learning this morning he's expected to name Florida Senator Marco Rubio to be the next Secretary of State. Overnight, President-elect Donald Trump moving fast to fill out his national security team. Sources telling ABC News Senator Marco Rubio will be nominated for Secretary of State.
Marco is a big winner, beautiful winner from Florida.
The Florida senator sits on the Foreign Relations and Intelligence Committees, pushing a hardline agenda on China, Iran, Venezuela, and Cuba. Once one of the president-elect's fiercest rivals, who Trump mocked as Little Marco, he repeatedly joined the former president on the campaign trail this year.
We are tired of living in a country that is no longer dreaming big, but that is going to change tomorrow, and you're going to help change it.
Sources also say Trump will name Congressman Mike Waltz as his national security advisor. The retired Green Beret served multiple combat tours, including in Afghanistan. A known hawk on China, he supported aid to Ukraine but urged Europe to step up more.
With a war going on in their doorstep, there are still over half the countries that haven't met their minimum, and he's going to push them hard, as he should. Waltz is the second House lawmaker Trump is tapping, picking Elise Stefanik for UN ambassador. The former president also turning to a former House member, Lee Zeldin of New York, to lead the Environmental Protection Agency, already preparing to weaken protection against climate change.
Day one and the first 100 days, we have the opportunity to roll back regulations that are forcing businesses to be able to struggle.
But nothing says more about Trump's priorities than his second and third personnel picks, naming former Immigration and Customs Enforcement Chief Tom Homan as his border and deportation czar, and his former senior advisor Stephen Miller as Deputy Chief of Staff for Policy.
America is for Americans and Americans only.
Both played key roles in Trump's hardline immigration policies last time, including family separation. Both now set to fulfill his campaign promise of the largest mass deportation in U.S. history.
I want everybody to be clear. It's going to be a targeted enforcement operation concentrating on criminals and national security threats first.
President-elect Donald Trump will travel to Washington tomorrow to meet with President Biden at the White House, an invitation that Trump himself did not extend to President Biden just 4 years ago. And sources tell us that incoming First Lady Melania Trump will not be traveling with the president-elect on this trip, so there will be no meeting with the current First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, George.
Okay, Rachel, thanks.